My rich wife, the CEO, threw me out after believing her sister's lies. 3 weeks later, she asked if I'd reflected instead. I handed her divorce papers. Her sister lost it. 3 years of marriage ended in one conversation. Clara standing in our penthouse, arms crossed, her sister Sabrina smirking behind her. Pack your things, Marcus. I can't trust you anymore. Sabrina saw you with a blonde at Cafe Milano, Clara said coldly. Affairs, secret accounts. You're using me. I was in a conference room that day with 3 guys discussing construction schedules. The only blonde I saw was a Starbucks barista who spelled my name Marcus. Clara, I can prove Sabrina wouldn't lie to me. She loves me. Behind her, Sabrina glowed with victory. This woman who'd never worked a day since college, who lived in a penthouse Clara paid for, drove a car Clara bought, had every expense on Clara's cards, and I was the gold digger. I packed one bag while Sabrina watched like a guard. Clara held the door open, wouldn't look at me. I moved to a 600-square-foot place in Queens. After 3 years overlooking Central Park, it felt like exile. But here's the thing, I'm a project manager. 20 years catching other people's mistakes. So I investigated. Whitmore Luxury Real Estate was bleeding money, deals collapsing, investors pulling out. I hired a financial investigator. Cost me $15,000, worth every penny. He found offshore accounts opened with Clara's business credit, 18 months of transfers. Every withdrawal matched Sabrina's Instagram locations, because gambling addicts document everything. Her feed was a gold mine. Blackjack tables in Atlantic City, Vegas casinos, poker games, all time-stamped and geotagged. Credit cards in Clara's name, 17 of them. $600,000 combined limit, all maxed out. Payments buried in company expenses. Property purchases with forged signatures. Miami condos, Hamptons Beach house, Aspen timeshare. Total damage, $1.2 million. 3 weeks later, Clara called. Have you had time to reflect? Let's discuss moving forward. I met her at her office. Big conference room. Sabrina sitting beside her, already smirking. Let's discuss our future, Clara started professionally. I opened my briefcase, slid papers across the table. Starting with these divorce papers. Her face went white. Marcus, the prenup you insisted on protects me against unreasonable behavior. I'm entitled to $2.4 million plus 30% monthly income for 5 years. Sabrina made a choking sound. I pulled out bank statements. These are offshore accounts opened with your credit. Someone's been stealing from you for 18 months. Clara stared at the documents. What? I spread more papers. Credit cards, forged loans, property fraud. I looked at Sabrina. Every withdrawal matches your Instagram posts at casinos. Want to explain? Sabrina jumped up. You can't prove anything. I showed them screenshots. March 15th, Atlantic City blackjack table. $8,000 withdrawal 2 minutes later. April 3rd, Vegas slots. $12,000 withdrawal. May 22nd, private poker game. $15,000 withdrawal. Sabrina? Clara whispered. I was going to pay it back. I had a winning streak. You lost $473,000, I said. Plus $727,000 in fraud. Total $1.2 million. Clara's hands shook. Half my operating fund? Sabrina started crying. Clara, please. I'm your sister. Family, we can fix this. You destroyed my marriage while robbing me? Clara turned to me. Marcus, I owe you an enormous apology. Please, can we fix this? Counseling? Anything? I stood up, closed my briefcase. If you'd just asked me about those accusations instead of believing the worst, none of this happens. Your marriage intact. Business secure. Your sister your problem, not the FBI's. Marcus, please. You chose her lies over me without a single question. I walked to the door. Live with that choice. We can start over. I stopped, looked back. Some trust can't be repaired. Some relationships can't be rebuilt. I walked out. The divorce finalized 2 months later. Clara's company collapsed after the fraud investigation hit the news. She sold the penthouse, moved to Queens, ironically. Sabrina got 8 years federal prison for wire fraud and embezzlement. Me? I started Hale Project Solutions. All those contacts from Clara's corporate world, now my clients. Making more in 6 months than 2 years of marriage. Sometimes the best revenge is just walking away and building something better while your enemies destroy themselves. Best decision I never made.